Open Source Perfect Cantar. I want to welcome each and everyone to my channel, and I appreciate everyone for being here. I got one thing to say. I have an open space where I leave my comments on, but I've been getting some weird ass people been saying some rude comments and stuff, and I will not tolerate that. My comment section is for people who want to express themselves on what they're going on, not to be rude with me, because I'm gonna tell you, I ain't the one or the two. I'm not gonna deal with that mess. I'm here to uplift people and help people. That's my only thing I have. I'm not trying to put anyone down or belittle anyone. We're just having fun. We're going with the cards and we're getting a message to help others. So with that said, I don't do negativity. So if I see that, I'm just going to block. I'm not going to deal with that because I love each and every one. But the negative ones, like, why you got to be negative? Like, what's that about? Maybe someone feeling restricted or someone feeling trapped. Maybe this person was given equal give and take and this person didn't reciprocate the same energy. So maybe they felt like they was in a trap situation where it wasn't balanced. Excuse me. The sun. So maybe this person didn't feel like they were celebrated and they didn't feel like they had a successful outcome right there. So sun in reverse. We're gonna take it both ways because I'm going by that, so I'm taking it both ways. I'm doing one more, then I go to these cards. See, maybe someone felt like they was going through worry, or they felt like they was going through poverty in there. Look at the card. Look at the card on top. Someone didn't give and receive. It wasn't balanced. Whoa. So maybe this person withdraw and moved on. Whoa, we're just gonna use those two and then we're gonna split it. So maybe you moved on and you're feeling unfazed and bothered. You do not want to be bothered with that situation anymore because you gave it your all and someone didn't reciprocate it. Whoa. So maybe when you move away, someone have some form of positive test result. Ain't no telling what they was doing when you left. Let's see. So maybe this person is going within because they're feeling overwhelmed. They're feeling like things is not going right in their life. The devil. So maybe it's this lust and this obsession led them right here for this positive result. You had already ended that cycle, moved on, and bossed up. Dang. Okay. Let's get... Ouch. See. See, this person had broke your heart, so maybe that's what pushed you to move on. Because you felt abandoned, so you released that situation and moved away. 10 of Wands. Maybe this person placed a lot of stress in your life and this person had you in illusion. Look at the cards. So let's see. We're going to get a couple out of these, at least 4. Let's where I split it. So maybe you are meeting someone that's official. Maybe someone in a boss energy. Someone that's going to ride for you, die for you, and somebody that's going to be there. Heartbreak and loss. So this person is not going to break your heart, or you're not going to be going through losses anymore. You already had your heart broken right there. So Hangman. So maybe this person tried to sacrifice you in that relationship, and maybe this person wanted to come in and sacrifice you. Didn't we just saw the positive result? And look at what came out right behind it. 2 more. So maybe this person been going to hotel, motel. They've been hopping all over the place. Ugh. So maybe this person is going to have a public outburst, or someone is going to humiliate them in public. And it's going to cause a outburst. Maybe this person kept staying in this illusion. See, you're in your boss energy. You're bossing up. You're becoming abundant. You're becoming successful. See? So maybe this was a King of Cups in reverse. So now they want to come in a little Page energy. They want to come in and work with you. Don't fall for it. See, they see that you're the Queen of Cups, you're the Queen of Pentacles, and you're the High Priestess. So that's why they want to come back, because they see that you're resourceful, you're abundant. They see that you're in your star seed energy. You're in your boss energy. So maybe you have different spiritual beliefs as this person. Hiding greed. So maybe this greedy person want to come back in and pretend like they're not greedy. Yeah, they're damn greedy. So maybe the family is pressuring them to double back to take from you and take you out. Maybe they did graveyard magic. So this person is a love scammer. This person is coming in to scam you. Scam you of your love, your finances, everything you have down to them drawers. Trying to come back. And then run away, leave you. Look at the cards. Run away, leave you. I see fake friend. They might be hooking up with a fake friend. Ain't no telling. Destined path. So you and this person didn't have the same destined part. Maybe this relationship was very undefined. In this relationship, it didn't have a title, because this person knew that they was gonna betray you, and they know that they was very dishonest. They knew they was very, very dishonest to the core. So they didn't try to give it a title. So see, the moon, you revealed their secrets. We already saw the High Priestess. You already know what they was hidden, because you can see beyond the veil. See, this person was waiting on some result. I don't know. Maybe this person was trying to make a plan to come back and give you something whenever they get that result. I'll be dang. All right, this is it, and then we go back to that. See, but you moved away. So maybe they planned with these people to say that they're gonna come back and they're gonna do this to you, but they're gonna be in jail. You're gonna receive justice in this situation. So whatever they're planning for you, or they were planning for you and plotting, neglect and abuse, just know that it's gonna happen for them. Maybe you had to alchemize this energy, because this person was very negative and tried to weigh you down. This person breadcrumbed you. This person ghosted you. They gave you a little and they pull it all back. Maybe they try to take everything from you. You have to transmute this energy. Double confirmation, because I saw that. Maybe you're going to be in this kind of status, a billionaire status. So this person tried to keep you distracted, because they want you to be distracted so they could use this binding spell to bind you to them, to trap you to them. But they didn't realize that you had awoken and you had an inner calling. So you saw what they were doing and you did the shadow work. You look within, you healed your wounds, and you are no longer in your pride and ego. So maybe they think because you don't give a damn, you're in your pride and ego. No, you're not. It's a difference. Maybe you was in hermit mode, hermiting, and you moved away from this person. This person is fear of rejection. So this person is going through it. And this person is facing their personal karma. They're going through loss. They're going through financial issues. They're going through a lot of things in their life. Everything is falling apart for them, because guess what? Their obstacles is not lifted. That's why. Because they're in a lot mindset. Their mind frame is not evolved, and they don't want to change the way that they think. And with that, they're not attracting, because they're not on a money mindset, on our money frame. They're in a karmic energy. Maybe this person tried to block your creativity. So this person is not liking your pictures. This person is full of excuses and lies. They told multiple lies to try to block you and stop you. This person didn't like your willpower and your determination. They didn't like that. Maybe they didn't like your insight and your third eye, because your third eye was wide open to their A. So they didn't like that. See, they didn't like that you realized what they was doing and you moved on. You took action on yourself and you charged forward. See, that's why they're facing judgment. Everything is falling apart for them. Everything is crumbling, because what you want for someone else is what gonna be for you. So be careful what you ask for. All right, these last two, and then we go over here. See, this is what you're attracting. You're attracting the Emperor, because you're in your power. See, you received the clarity you needed about that conflicted person. See, your third eye activated. Yes, so you have insight. This person was wearing a mask. They was under false pretense. This person was rushing things. They breadcrumb you. They came in all lustful and whatever, but you had to release this situation and forgive the situation, because this was kind of making you feel clingy, and this person is triggered by you. They're triggered by you because they cannot stand who you are and what you are. You see them for who they are. So you have to protect yourself from this negative energy. Sure did. Six of Cups. So now they want to return. They want to double back. So maybe they're going to come bearing gift because they don't want you to see who they are. The Lovers. Someone you was in love with, someone you was in a relationship with, a partnership, see, but you're in your power, so they cannot break your wall down. You have self-control and you're balancing out things in your life. Look at that. Control, balance, harmony, moderation. Look at that. Everything is balancing for you because you are doing the work. No one is doing it for you. See, they want to come in this strategic energy, like King of Swords, because they feel rejected and they're mad about the rejection. But they do not know that you have divine protection and you're highly protected. See, you said goodbye and you closed that situation. Open source, like, subscribe.